Okay, hi madam. My name is Sandhya Naidu Rajendra, and today we're going to present our second assignment, which is effective communication. We are choose from the project B, and today there are 5 group members. We are going to present, which is me, Sandhya Naidu, and Lavanya, Ravina, Isaini, and Shalini. So, as the introduction for our effective communication, okay, effective communication is the successful exchange of the information between the individuals or groups, which is accurate communication also relies heavily on non-verbal clues like body language. A good communication can promote a mutual understanding, reduce confusion, and strengthen bond between the peoples. So today we go choosing the company Bondrick Sandiam Berhad as our assignment project, which is a global pioneer in the manufacture of latex and nitrile clean room glove. Okay, it had progressed for sales and marketing present in one country to currently in over 53 countries. Bondrick is also founded in 1990 in Batangkali, Selangor, and it was prominent player in the global medical glove manufacturing industry with 50 to 60 employees across within the 13 departments for now. The organization's primary focus is on exporting the medical gloves to the overseas. So the key of the strategy also is emphasizing new technologies and diversity product offering. It also can reflect the its forward thinking approach and the position as the industry leader. So I pass the next slide to my colleagues.
Hi, Madam. My name is Ravina Dashaini, and I'll be presenting about the type of effective communication for this assignment too. The first one, what the practices that effective communication practices in Bondrick is about the clear and concise communication. Um, uh, Clear and concise communication is one of the important practices in our organization. We are you always provide a clear and concise communication. There will be a clear and proper communication among the employees to make sure the receiver and also the giver of the information have a proper communication, clear without they don't have any confusions in their communication process. Next will be about the open and transparent communication. When it comes to open and transparent communication is to be explained that the employees can have open communication. For example, if they have any discussion about the project, the employer can refer to the project manager and have a transparent communication. And also, it's called as an open communication, where the employer can have answer for the project and he can complete his task. She can complete the task on time. Next will be the two-way communication. Two-way communication is where Bonding Syndrome Berhad allows the employer and also the employee. For example, the employer as a giver in information, the employer as a receiver in information, and also both of them also being a receiver and given. For example, even the employer also can be a giver and also receiver in information. Both of the parties can share their opinions openly. That's where we always have a effective communication in boundary between the employees and also employers as well. The two-way communication helps Bondrick to reach the higher level of communication as well. Next will be formal and informal communication channels. For example, Bondrick Sdn Bhd is using email. Currently, it's using Outlook as a email application to engage with the customers, suppliers, and also the employees. However, it's also using the informal communication channels, which is WhatsApp, uh, and also using um, WhatsApp group, such as if any emergency of any products or anything shipments, they can be using WhatsApp communication to reach them even faster at any time. Next will be written communication. Written communication is where Bondrick prefers to have in the documentation process as well. For example, every meeting, for example, if any meetings is conducted in Bondrick Sdn Bhd, there will be a minutes of meeting from the meeting as well, because the minute of meetings is will there will be as a documentation to be filing, which will be reviewed and evaluated by audit in the future. This will be this also considered a effective communication in Bondrick. Next will be non-verbal communication. For example, sometimes Bondrick also have a non-verbal communication, such as from body expression, body language, face expression, and also any other non-verbal communication to engage with the employees. To be continued, technology-based communication is also implemented by Bondrick Sdn Bhd in its organization. For example, all of the employees is currently not only using a paper or pens, they are using the technology-based communication, in which they will be using their website and also technology such as computer and also phone to engage in emails to with the customers and also suppliers. Last but not least, it's about the cross-cultural communication. We always make sure that all employees uh, are, are having a proper multinational communication. For example, in Bondrick Sdn Bhd, they have few multicultural staffs are working, such as Malays, Indian, Chinese, and also Christians, and also from other countries as well, such as Bangladesh, Nepalese, and from India. So there will be each and everybody's culture will be different. So that we always prefer to have a cross-cultural communication where the employees understood and also respect each and everybody's culture and have a effective communication among them. That's all from me, ma'am. Thank you.
Hi, Miss. My name is Ishalini. So I'm going to present about the challenges and the factors of an effective communication. So effective communication can face various challenges, and these challenges can differ depending on the context, individual involved, and the medium of communication. So first point is misunderstandings and misinterpretations. Differences in background, experience, and perspective can lead to misunderstanding. Blur or unclear message can also contribute to misinterpretations. So second point is communication styles. Everyone has their own communication style. Some people are very direct while others prefer a more indirect approach. Some use detailed data while others depend on simplification and so on. So occasionally one person is so fixed in their way of communicating, they find it difficult to communicate with others who rely on a different style. So third point is cultural and language differences. So language and cultural obstacles can make it difficult for people to communicate effectively. Particularly in today's globalized society where people from different origins or country are interacting, it is necessary to take into account variations in verbal ability and cultural standards so that it can avoid the problems, the challenges. Fourth point is lack of feedback. A feedback loop where the sender gets assurance that the message was understood is often necessary for effective communication. The sender might not be aware of any misunderstanding if they don't receive response. So it is must to the listener to feedback or to let them know the informer whether they got understand or not. If they don't understand, there will be some communication problem. So they cannot done their job. So fifth point is conflict in the workplace. Conflict, any problems can happen for a variety of reasons, and when it does, it become a barrier or obstacles to effective communication. The nature of the conflict is not necessarily important. What is important is working to resolve the conflict. When conflict is not eradicated, it grows and then people begin to take sides which further uh, make it more problem on effective communication. So whenever there's a conflict or there's a problem in a department or in a workplace, it is must to solve the problem. So second, I will go to the factors. Ineffective communication can arise from various factors. So it is essential to be aware of these elements to improve overall communication effective. So there are some factors. First one is assumption and stereotypes. So miscommunication can result from assuming something about the knowledge, belief, or intentions of another. Additionally, stereotypes can affect how people receive and understand communication. Second is inattention and distraction. Missed sign and crucial information might arise from failing to give the communication process your whole attention, whether because of personal distraction, multitasking, or disinterest. So, whenever they face any of this problem, it's better to solve the problem first and then pay attention to the listeners so that you can get rid of uh, communication problem. Third point is poor workplace moral. So when employees struggle to get clear answer, instruction and direction, they become more likely to disengage from leadership and fellow employees. This often leads to poor productivity, poor quality work, low job satisfaction, and employee retention problems. So it is must for top level management to settle all the conflict or all the workplace problem so that it can increase job satisfaction and productivity as well. So fourth point is stressful work environment. Stressed out employees are symbol of poor communication in the workplace. Without clarity on priority and objectives, they can feel like unprepared having to do everything at once. This can lead unnecessary to tension, poor health, and work-life balance issues that can have high turnover. So when an employee is not in the mood, when they are stressed, tension, or they are having any bad health problem, so it is must to listen to them first. It is must to listen to them to ask them what's problem they are having and to settle all the problem before giving them the job or task. Uh, Last point is emotions. When a conversation that involves emotions is happening, there's often a risk of miscommunication. Emotions can cause people to misstate an issue or overstress another when they are trying to communicate. When ineffective communication arises in such a manner, it can be helpful to pause and try to cool down before sharing anything further. So as I said earlier, it is must to give them some time to recover from the any problem like stress or any health problem or any kind of problem before sharing or informing them so that can communicate well. So that's all from my side. Thank you.
All right, Miss. Hi, good day to you. My name is Lavanya, and I would like to present on suggestion part. So we have two here, which is the first one is in company, which our interviewer suggests 5 points, and another one is a general, which is our own point. So So let's move on to the suggestion, which is our interview suggest. The first one is participate in communication workshop. As our interview said, attend communication workshop or training session offered by the company, and these programs often provide practical tips and techniques for improving both written and verbal communication. And then the second one is observe effective communication. Pay attention to communicators, how they structure their message, how they use body language and engage with others. And then the third one is expand vocabulary. Rich vocabulary allows for clearer and more nuanced communication. And then the fourth one is join public speaking. Consider joining public speaking groups, and this provide supportive environment to practice public speaking and gain confidence in expressing ideas verbally. And then the last one is set communication goals. Set communication goals. Set a specific communication goals for improvement, whether it's enhancing presentation skills or refining written communication. And having a clear goals provides a direction for development. And then the suggestion for in general, the first point is conflict resolution skills, which we can learn and apply effective conflict resolution techniques to address disagreements constructively. And then the second one is use positive language, frame message positively to inspire cooperation and maintain a constructive environment. And then the third one is encourage participant, actively involved in others conversation, which are encouraging their inputs and ideas. And then the fourth one is continuous improvement. Seek feedback on communication style and be open to refining it for continuous improvement. That's all, madam. Thank you.
Hi, madam. Good day to you. My name is Shalini. I'm going to present about how being a good example to other organizations. The first one is understand the barriers to effective communication. For example, there are a few barriers such as language barriers, gender barriers, inability to listen to others. For understand the barriers, put away anything that can distract from the meeting, like phone or a tablet, and we must fully present in the meeting. For being a good example, we should communicate accordingly to participants, such as active listening is an important in effective communication. Second point is focus on the speaker. Give full attention to the speaker, and we should listen carefully on what the speaker talking. From this, it will help to sharing the knowledge to others, what being communicated in the meeting. Third point is hold face-to-face meetings. From this, we can avoid miscommunication. It is much more easier to communicate with our team rather than communicate via email or phone, WhatsApp, like that. One of the best way for communicating effectively is face to face. From this, we can also understand easily and also can ask immediately any doubts during the discussions or meetings. The next point is manage time effectively. Being a good example to others, timing can have a huge impact on the way our message are received. Choosing the right moment for having a meeting is important as is important. The last point is offer positive feedback. feedback is more important for the receiver or the people talk in front, because it will encourage them to um, be a good example in the future, or and also people view more favorably and build trust and encourage for open communication. Providing a positive feedback is a great way to improve workplace communication, and also aim for a clear communication to present our ideas to the listener. By this can build a healthy workplace and an organization culture in future. That's all for me, madam. Thank you.
Thank you.